What simple task can increase the number of wounded deer that you recover? What should every hunter do that no one does? That's what we're going to cover in this episode of Backyard Broadheads. By the end of this video, you and your hunting partners will be better at recovering wounded game because every hunter should practice tracking deer, but no one does. This video shows you how. What you will need is a clear bottle of unscented dish soap, 2 1-ounce bottles of red food coloring, and something to use as a small prize. You can use a small ball or something, but I just like to use a little toy deer. What you're gonna do is dump out just enough of your clear dish soap for 2 bottles of your red food coloring to fit in there. Then you're gonna pour that in and just slowly mix that up and down like that until it all turns red. Then you're gonna end up with just a red liquid, and we're gonna use this as your fake blood. All right, so the next thing that you need to do is go to an area that is similar to the area where you're going to hunt. One person's gonna be the hider, that's gonna be me, and the rest of the people need to turn away without peeking, and they will be the seekers. That's gonna be her. All right, so next, me the hider, I'm gonna take my fake blood and I'm gonna take 3 steps away from the seekers. Then I'm gonna hold my fake blood about waist high, and I'm just gonna tip it over and pour some onto the ground. If you don't think that's enough, then you can just add a little bit more to it. Then I'm gonna take another 3 steps. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna make another spot on the ground. You're gonna do this a total of 6 times. And when you get to your final spot, you're gonna take your little prize. We're gonna use this little deer. And just put it down by your last blood spot. And you're gonna head back to the seekers because it's time for them to seek. All right, so now it is time for your seekers to try to follow the blood trail. We're only gonna have 2 spots to follow in this sample, but you're gonna have 6. So we will follow Nettie as she's looking for the first spot.
Right there.
And she found one there. And she's gonna go for the final spot.
And right there.
And she found it, and she found the prize. At this point, you can start over and move to 4 or 5 steps between each blood spot, or stick around to the end of the video to see how you can turn this into an organized game. When it comes to tracking deer, the average hunter gets to look for 1 lost deer every year. That's not a lot of practice for such a crucial activity. We've all heard tips from other hunters, but this process is not enough to get you good at following a blood trail. Common tracking tips are in the description below. When you're ready to start practicing tracking deer, I recommend doing it at night. For this, everybody's gonna need flashlights. Headlamps are also a good idea. When you're ready to track deer for real, the best light to use is a floodlight like this. I recommend getting one with removable and rechargeable lithium batteries, and also a USB port so that you can charge your phone with the device. There's a link to this one in the description below. All right, so to make your blood tracking into a game, you're gonna need a white t-shirt, a black marker, a pair of safety glasses, and a small foam ball or a foam cube. All right, so with your black marker, you're gonna draw a big circle here for your lungs, a smaller circle inside of that for your heart, and then a circle at the bottom for your guts. Your heart's gonna be labeled 3, your lungs will be labeled 4, and your guts will be labeled 5. Then you're gonna spin the jacket around and take a pair of scissors and go right up the middle of the back of the shirt, and you're just gonna cut it in the back like that. So now you can take your shirt and you can wear it like a backwards vest. So you can just put it on like that. What we did was we got a shirt printed, so we have our heart 3, lungs 4, and guts 5, but all you need is a t-shirt and a black marker. All right, so now since I'm gonna be the hider, I have the shirt on and the seeker is gonna stand 10 feet away from me. I have the safety glasses on, and then she's gonna throw the ball at me to determine the number of steps between blood spots. So that felt like a lung hit. Lung is labeled 4, so we're gonna start with 4 steps between blood spots. To keep score with this game, each person keeps track of the number of blood spots that they find without giving up. The person with the most points at the end wins. Let me know if this activity helped you become a better blood tracker.